Betty?
I have no idea what's going on.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
This could well be her last line of defense. It won't be easy. All right. Let's go.
Let's find out what's here.
Whispers sure did get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying freedom.
What's behind the door? A brand new... Oh, wait, we already did that.
We already took the car.
Yeah, and the bike.
It's a caravan!
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in destiny.
Come on, Barrett.
Whether you can see the scenes or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
Everyone sure did get on board this murdering Sephiroth thing.
Barrett fan service, Barrett fan service, Barrett fan service.
You know it.
Singularity.
You don't know what you're asking for, DC.
Excuse you?
Don't make assumptions like that, Oblivious.
Ah, I see. Hell is also a highway.
Have we looped?
We're in a pocket dimension of Midgar. Oh, hi.
Maybe it's parallel dimension.
Hello, ghosts!
Dr. Doofenshmirtz, what are you doing here?
This is unsettling.
Hmm.
Okay, that ain't right.
Wow.
Says Meek. Oh no, we're in Smash now.
Didn't we just make that joke in the main chat?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that
I
was
think we're about to be
something
sucked into the Cydia, maybe.
different. I mean, that first line is colors weave into a spiral of fate. I feel like that's pretty much exactly what's happening.
Time to fight in a tornado.
Watch out for cows.
Whoop! There you go!
Cloud
Ascend,
has become
Cloud,
his name.
ascend!
Cloud has become his namesake.
Rise, Cloud.
Oh, so it's gonna rain on somebody's parade now?
Well, he does it all the time.
No, those are squalls and nobody likes those.
Cloud might a little, depending on the continuity.
Alright, this is a good shot. I will accept this backdrop.
I love these matte paintings.
They're really good matte paintings. Are we gonna fight a floating battle against a giant?
What
Ooh.
is that?
That's fate. That's destiny right there.
Wow. Destiny's had better days.
Are you saying your destiny doesn't look like the Shredder? Because every time I've imagined the future, it's been Shredder.
You have a very strange future.
It is
Has
turtles.
Future Shredder had a context? Or have you just been Shredder? Or has everything been Shredder?
It's only strange if that's not your future Halloween.
What's Halloween?
It's
I
a
think
town
it's from
somewhere in
the
a tree.
first
Okay, how do we fight that?
It's also that thing that we're probably not having this year.
Yeah, probably not.
Like I said, I think it's from the before times.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
This is much less aerodynamic than the fight in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Or indeed the fight in Kingdom Hearts 3.
We're finally actually old enough to have a bike, and we're not allowed to use it.
Wouldn't go that far.
So that thing, it's almost for two, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
Well, it's a Final Fantasy. We were going to have to fight a god at some point.
Yep.
Just didn't expect it to be game 1.
Yeah.
Somebody got
Also, they have their own enemy types. Hello.
Well, it's not like this game is actually marked as episode 1 or anything.
Yeah.
They technically
Somebody
don't
got-
have to do anything after this point.
Somebody got some Persona in my Final Fantasy.
If we got Persona in Final Fantasy, we'd be able to do a lot more dating Barrett.
Isn't that neat? One's got a gun, one's got a sword, and one fights with their...
Yeah, oh boy.
We're off to a good
This is
start.
very familiar.
Hmm.
So, Crater's pretty...
Are we fighting
Rippling.
ourselves in some way?
Your guess is as good as mine, dude.
Didn't we just make a Persona joke?
Yes.
Many times.
I really wasn't making a Persona joke. I was asking an actual freaking question.
No, not you. Everybody else.
If you're fighting yourself, you're probably fighting yourself from a distant future that you've managed to retcon out of existence.
Or will soon retcon.
Which sounds a bit familiar.
Golden opportunity right here.
Shouldn't all of your Kingdom Hearts stuff prepared you for this?
Give 'em hell.
I...
Shouldn't your stuff have prepared you for this?
That's really presumptuous.
I meant mentally, not actually being able to do the commands.
I'm actually really excited about this. I love this.
This
I'm
does seem like
not trashing it.
correction.
Come on, that ain't fair.
Run!
Please never say that again.
We gotta go.
Just go!
Shit, look out.
This is really cool, actually.
Run, look out.
I'm so confused, but I love this.
Well... No, Nick, we're not in the secret cow room.
Not yet, at any rate. That dungeon takes a while to unlock.
And we didn't use Wart's leg, so we're definitely not there anyway.
Keep it together.
Need my help, please.
Let's go. Watch yourself.
Let's do this.
Let me handle it.
I got
About damn time. Bang, bang. Damn it.
I got this.
Man, this guy is not happy with us.
I wonder why. Did you forget her
Someone
birthday?
spoiled. No, someone spoiled Final Fantasy VII for him.
I think that's literally the opposite of what happened.
Yeah, no, that's... yeah.
Well, I guess you could argue that someone's trying to spoil Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Man, Square's getting really, really meta with this.
It's extremely.
That's kind of the
meta.
idea. That's exactly the idea, Oblivious.
It's... Look, we only have our favourite meta writer at Square to blame for this.
Damn it!
We gotta get out of here now.
I love meta
What, you mean
narratives.
Yoko
Really.
Taro?
I like them when I have access to less meta narratives. Personally, I feel like most of the stuff I've played recently has been meta.
Well, we have sort of hit the 20s again. Where would we be without Dadaism?
Whoa.
The world is hell, so why should there be straightforward art?
I can never get enough. As long as it's like treading new ground.
All right, watch and learn.
Or at the very least, entertaining while doing so.
Yeah.
I'm fired up, ready to go. Keep firing it on. So now,
Ooh. Hello.
Oh, it's a harbinger. Cool. Oh, you kill it by killing everything else.
Nice.
Got all
Vicarious wounds! What a
did we do it?
hilarious message to get up, really.
Harbinger, I thought we put that game series to bed quite a while ago.
They're all connected in a big circle of life.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna make the joke, but I don't want to scream that on a bus. It's really stupid.
What the hell did I just see?
Did we just see the ending?
A glimpse of tomorrow.
It's-
We fail here today.
Kinda?
They might be trying to convince you.
Normal narratives to fighting plot points? Look.
Everyone's got their thing.
Guys, I think I finally got it. It's Final Fantasy VII tried to divide by 0.
I haven't fought enough plot ghosts in my life.
Damn it! How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However, these guys are right here.
No, you do that plenty of times. You write RPGs.
No?
No holding back.
A move called correction.
Gotcha. See ya. That's that.
Are we talking about course correction or grammar correction?
Just correction.
Well, considering what's casting it,
Steady.
Okay, all this pausing was showed the background monster taking stagger damage. It's getting a little slow. Yeah, we got it the first couple times. Let us hit this
No,
thing.
I'm... Getting it now, yeah.
The game
I'm
has a
liking
speed
how this
run.
is working.
Yeah, it just... I don't know.
See, he's
guess
a
pausing-
speedrunner, so it's just
Yeah.
a bunch of pause buffering.
Yeah.
Can't be our future. The future is always a blank page.
Them again? Least they can do is give us a little breather.
I say we split up. Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Okay.
Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Bring it on, bitch.
Man is dog.
Wait, who said bitch then? I haven't
That
muted.
was Cloud.
Huh.
Oh my god, he has teeth. What a good boy.
Don't overdo it.
Right?
Do you think Cloud's just thinking, damn it, now I need to put money in the swear jar?
Oh no. Bahamut.
Yes. This should be.
It's. Oh, you have messed up now.
Is that Bahamut or is that Tiamat?
Whisper Bahamut.
Oh no. Double Bahamut. Well, this is, I assume, where the
Time.
summon gauge just came up
You've got this.
Time
Yeah.
to counter with
and churned through really quickly.
that Chocobo!
Yes!
Fool.
Damn it, you
I
beat me
went
to
through
the
the work
punch
to get
again.
Bahamut my own. Bahamut of my own.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
You should. You're getting
And
a
it
little.
has its own mega flare.
You're getting a
No,
little
this is
anime
Mewtwo
villain
Strikes
here.
Back.
I'll take care of him.
Gangrene in the background from the most recent version talking about the copies being better than the originals in dueling, I suppose.
This one's for you. Hey, you asked for it.
Didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I was laughing too hard originally. To say that, it's like, when do we step into Yu-Gi-Oh?
All set. Bingo.
Ew.
We're not in Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless we have golden artifacts. We don't
Good.
quite have those yet.
Aren't there gold material?
It's the end of Black and White all over again. It's always dragons. It's
Oh.
dragons all the way down.
You have collected your gems. There's so many dragons. Now you defeated the Whisper Dragon. Can you get that one as well?
I've
Two
already
dragons.
finished Spyro 2.
Watch Earth's Hell.
Just acquire dragons. Just so many dragons.
This one's for you.
Threat Sephiroth with an army of dragons.
How much damage can Bahamut do to their big guy?
Wait, no, the game tried to do that. Remember back in the original, and he killed it in basically 2 hits.
We did it. Right.
I guess. All right.
I
Oh yeah.
appreciate-
But by the way, here comes Mega Flare.
Oh shit.
Ow!
Goodbye.
Needs more mountain.
Staggered immediately. Good God.
The boss has kerploded.
You're up.
Time to finish this.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Did we beat him? Think so.
The heals out.
Keep it up.
Maybe some water or some kind of
Should have hydrated yourself.
I know. Well, I have hydrated myself.
The more this fight goes on, the more I like it. I was kind of dubious starting out, but
This
it's
is-
turning out real good.
Yeah, this is just epic.
And the mechanics I really like too. Now that they're like really unleashing it and not just like tutorializing it. It also might be because I'm extremely well prepared for it.
Also true. This is you just getting to go ham on a big boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only worry how they're gonna try to top that.
Gotta go for it now.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
No.
Animating the countryside.
All right, take a drink.
Burninating the future.
I like how Rhea Judgment was the final blow.
This is what I think of your meta narrative.
Well, we are in FMV, so.
I'm waiting, Cloud. What the hell is this?
You sure did go in there to fight Sephiroth. I haven't fought Sephiroth.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoops. We just weakened the Harbinger of Whispers so that Sephiroth could just become the Harbinger of Whispers. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Nice job breaking it.
Did we make an oops?
Did you just try to kill Fate, which was the only thing ensuring that Sephiroth could be stopped?
Good job, Cloud.
Because there was a future in which it happened?
We may have given Sephiroth ultimate power over Fate. Whoops, Casey.
It's okay, we can... He's throwing buildings at us, we can just use a sword. See?
I guess it's time to play Advent Children. Let's do it.
Yeah. Now I gotta go watch that movie again.
I'm here for it.
I've had my fill of that.
Okay, next time you throw a building at me, it's personal.
Alright, we are doing a solo Cloud, so let's build accordingly.
Time to wail on him.
Yeah, basically, actually. I think this is alright.
You have sword.
He'll never see it coming if you throw a whale at him.
Just imagine that Sephiroth is a very large box. That will make ouch noises when you hit it.
But he doesn't have the baseball bat.
You don't need a bat to break a box. Sword worked well too.
No, but the bat is more fun.
Debatable.
Look,
Unable to read Sephiroth.
Look, baseball bat on the final boss is a different challenge for a different day.
Enjoy. 65,000 HP, huh?
Defeat boss with the mop.
Defeat boss with the parasol.
Try this.
What actually was Cloud's joke weapon for the first game? I honestly don't remember.
It was a bat.
I
Was
got
it?
the bat.
Oh, okay.
Staggered you.
Let's do this.
Yeah, excuse me.
And I get a whole sequence for that.
Delicious.
That'll do.
Depicted Cloud Strife beating the shit out of his PTSD.
Right?
Or at least attempting to.
Hey, Aerith.
Not really. It's tough.
Yeah? So what? Screw him.
Hey, guess what,
Rogers.
Potato?
Try this.
Not really. How could you not
I'll
really?
show you what I can do.
Hey, guess what, Potato? You can play as Aerith and beat up Sephiroth.
Yeah, I kind of have to, yeah.
Here goes. Close.
Except that Aerith toe-to-toe against Sephiroth is not ideal.
Yeah.
That's why you
We need
stand
to
back.
get the chair.
Back to good now.
We need Cherith right now.
Yes.
That is the meme now.
We need to get the WWE commentators on this immediately.
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Oh, hi.
My turn. Let's finish this.
That sure was a lot of stabbing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Take him down.
I can help too.
just Aerith getting shots in. Just Aerith getting shots in is so good.
Yeah. This is very satisfying.
Even if it is reduced.
Yeah.
Get him.
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do. One more shot. It's your turn.
I got this. Steady. Try this.
Oh, dear.
Here goes.
That looked like it hurt.
You can do it.
My turn. Going in.
But thankfully, he's pretty easy to stagger. Good.
Now's our
Oh,
chance.
wait, Cloud could be doing a limit break right here.
This one's for you.
Nothing personal.
Quick, do it while there's still time.
Take the lead.
Not
I'm
quite.
coming.
And we're about to phase out, so...
He's got a wing.
Oh, dear.
What you got that wing for, boy?
Oh no, he knows gravity.
Tifa.
Oh no, Cloud's weakness.
What I miss.
Let's go.
Why is Cloud and why does Cloud have to go through this?
That's it.
Because he can't deal with his problems like a normal person and talk it out.
Deal with that.
Let me handle
To be fair, can you really talk anything out with this guy?
I think you can try.
You're gonna fail.
Your normal problems includes spirits of fate and a one-winged man with a sword who should be dead because you ran him through.
Well, to be fair, he waited a really, really, really long time to do something about it.
I mean, that does sound like the life of Chester A. Arthur.
Yeah, but I mean, are you really gonna hold a grudge against somebody who stabbed you in the chest like that?
Don't overdo it.
Probably.
Yeah, I guess so.
Considering who did it when and the fact that it actually succeeded.
You stop interrupting the thing that.
It's your turn.
My turn. Take the lead.
I got this. So it's my turn?
Oh,
I
also,
guess Tifa got him.
Yes, good.
Watch yourself.
DC, you asked for the thing, and I gave you the thing.
That is very good.
No, seriously, check the main channel.
Build that sheriff image.
I told you.
You love the entire context.
There we go.
Right, my turn.
There's a summon coming.
Here it comes. One more shot.
Best time for it.
Probably not. He'll almost definitely switch to a new phase
Why
after
don't
that.
you lead the way? I won't let you down. I got this. It's something. So it's my turn?
Oh, time for protection. He's gonna lightning
I'll help you through
infuse.
this. Bring it.
Oh,
You've
boy.
got this.
The fact that both of those went off at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here goes.
This is very bad.
We need to defeat the angry bird man.
Trying.
You can do it.
I think you crossed the "this is bad" threshold right around the time we started getting into the metaphysics.
Angry Birdman, attorney.
He's resistant
I
to
think
sword.
we-
Good.
I think we crossed the threshold the moment that Cloud ever went back home to begin with. I was gonna say the moment that Cloud agreed to join in a bombing mission of a nuclear power plant.
Don't overdo it.
But then I remembered this goes back a bit further than that.
Yeah, I don't know if there was ever a threshold.
I mean, I think they crossed the threshold when they literally crossed the threshold into
There we go.
This is also true.
We crossed the threshold when the train pulled in and Cloud jumped off the train.
His wing turned to ghosts! Oh, no, it's still there.
Alright then,
Rare
fine.
sentence.
You have forced my hand.
I'm coming.
Take it over.
Summon the big baby!
Get ready. Do your thing.
This is what I have to say to your meteor.
Take the lead.
I have a meteor. I have a Bahamut.
Yeah.
You know what really killed the dinosaurs?
It's on you. Here goes.
Don't say it.
Just you've got
Eh.
this.
Kind of walked into that one, I guess.
He's down to 8. I love countdowns, don't you?
Also, the answer to the question is supposed to change in oxygen in the atmosphere.
Pray for me.
Heartless Angel. No, 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 no.
What? Oh shit.
I'll take care of him.
Oh dear.
I recall
That's
that
not
move
good.
being back.
Yeah.
It's not good news.
Yeah.
It's terrible news.
I'm getting Coliseum flashbacks.
Got him. Okay.
He can't read, but he can count. You are correct, Nick.
Welcome
Barrett,
back.
you helped.
We can do
I'm
this.
contractually obligated to stand back, so it's just a
Make it right.
Less contractually obligated and more a really good idea.
It has so far done a really bad job of trying to convince these people to do what it wants them to do.
I don't think at this point fate is in control.
I know, but I'm gonna give the option to what visions did it decide to show them?
I don't think it decided to. I think it was involuntary.
Because I
You
mean,
could have
it
showed the gold saucer.
kind of seems like Sephiroth has had his fingers in this pie for a while, so.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't want Sephiroth's fingers in anything. Sliders?
Wow, we
Yeah,
are
good-
deep in
Yeah.
this double void now.
Goodness knows where those fingers have been.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does
Hmm.
not yet exist.
Hi.
Need the game to be finished first. I get it.
Our world will become.
Did your head get all fluffy for a second,
one
DC?
day. But I will
It
not end,
had a certain amount of
nor
like
will I have you end.
edge to it, actually.
This is...
The edge of creation.
Did you hit the countertop like I did?
Cloud, lend me
No.
your strength.
I mean, I didn't do that during the stream. I'm just saying I've done it.
Together.
Never.
Destiny has done a very bad job of convincing people. Sephiroth right now is doing an absolute worst job of convincing people.
Charisma is their dump stat.
Yeah.
Their prime stat is sword!
Well,
Sword and physics.
could we end the remake of Final Fantasy VII without the Cloud and Sephiroth random duel in space?
They're stealing the intro to Final Fantasy VIII.
Not yet.
That's okay, you can skip 8.
The intro to Final Fantasy VIII stole the ending of Final Fantasy VII, so
Now it's come full circle.
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you.
Cloud had been saving all the leaps for this moment. That's why we don't have a jump button.
But what will you do with it?
5,
Let's
4,
see.
3, 2, 1.
Please get away from my ear.
It was less than 7 seconds. Or more than 7 seconds, I mean.
So what did we do? What did we accomplish?
Killed the god with the power of friendship.
What does Rufus think of all this?
Mr. President. That's right.
He thinks he's in charge now.
Well, his dad dead, so you know,
Mhm.
nepotism never felt so good.
Wait.
That's a different stamp.
Wait. Was that
Wait,
all
what?
of them?
At least he's just as confused as we are.
Stiff breeze will knock him over.
You see that?
Right? Only I saved those mega potions.
Only had 98. Wait, what the hell?
Here.
Thank you.
Did we just change Crisis Core?
I think when you kill the aspect of fate, it kind of does it past, present, and future.
Yeah, just retroactively. Okay, yeah.
Sure, why not?
See if that sticks.
Ooh, this guy can lift.
Seth Heaven.
Okay, so like, did we die? Wait,
Oh, hey, that
Hey,
looks
Biggs?
familiar.
Hmm.
Biggs, did you get to live?
That's not Biggs's glove.
Wait,
That's a Jesse glove.
Marlene.
It's not your time yet, Cloud.
Daddy?
did we get live streamed?
Marley!
Or no?
I'll come back.
I hit the wrong button.
No worries.
So, what now?
Sephiroth.
That
Long
part of
as
the
he's
script
still
hasn't
out
been
there.
written.
I thought you beat him.
No idea, Neek.
Can. We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
plan too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he?
Given that we didn't see the body, who knows?
Enemy of Avalanche.
Yeah, Wedge is... I think they left Wedge specifically ambiguous. But since Biggs apparently woke up, and Jesse's glove was somewhere.
Of course, this could all be a red herring just to piss you off later.
Hmm.
Almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
But then who was...
I miss it. The steel sky.
I would be lost, drifting alone.
The unknown journey will continue. Alright.
We out of Butterfinger country, boys. We in Crunched land now.
We end on product placement.
Okay.
So is anybody betting that Disc 3 is just going to be their version of the Evangelion ending?
Who
I hope
knows?
not.
No, not.
Well, if you want to get the full original story, Spud, looks like you still got to play the game with the terrible mini games.
That's fine. I mean, I've already seen like playthroughs. I've already seen a stream playthrough of it. I haven't actually. I know how it goes. But yeah, I am all about this actually.
Yeah.
Cloud just goes, wait, there's 2 more discs worth of this shit.
We'll see.
Well, either way, putting
Apparently,
aside the massive questions raised by all of this,
Including Tetsuya Nomura, what were you smoking?
Yeah.
hey now. I enjoyed myself. I will go to bat for this ending.
I didn't say it was bad, but you can still question what somebody was thinking.
I'm honestly annoyed by the whole, like, oh, this was crazy, they must have been on drugs thing. It's honestly so tired.
I can agree with that.
But anyway.
Okay,
anyway.
then
Suppose it's
how
fair.
much sleep did you deprive yourself of?
Still implying an altered state, my dude.
I can't find my keys.
Putting aside all of that, game was a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, was this game a lot of fun. Obviously, I put like 50 hours into it, but
And you're gonna put another 50 more, probably.
probably another like 20, depending on how challenging hard mode ends up being.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be a lot longer because it's hard mode.
Well, now that I've got all my stuff and I'm already at level 50, we shall
God,
see. And now
what's
that,
the level cap gonna be? I'm really excited for how this project continues.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not badness, because like I'm a writer and I'm not entirely sane, but I'm not saying it's drugs.
No. It's just a unique way of thinking.
Yeah.
Everybody's got like that interesting headspace.
I mean, if we're gonna be real for a second, Kingdom Hearts got me into writing, like, long form. And Kingdom Hearts has a lot of problems, but it's also, like, a ride.
Yeah.
And it pulls off some things. Honestly, there might be, like, a video, like, an essay worth doing on, like, what is Kingdom Hearts, like, successful at? Like, how does it achieve what it does with its fans?
Yeah.
I think there's something to the storytelling there, like, what parts of it really work that is worth examining. Because it's got so much plot.
It's compelling, nonsensical mess.
Yeah, but what about it is compelling besides joking about it?
I don't know. I
can't
never
answer
figured
that
it
right
out.
now, but exactly. It's unpredictable, certainly.
Oh, hey, James Arnold Taylor was in this somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey,
That means Tidus was here.
I think it's worth examining, like, seriously, like, besides just haha, Kingdom Hearts is overcomplicated. Like, what about it works? But that's for another
Why
day.
does that overcomplication not just put everyone off?
I mean, to be fair, it mostly puts me off.
Well, those are some fun credits.
I enjoy it on I enjoy it on the level of standing behind the couch watching my roommates play it and say, you guys have way more tolerance for this than I do.
Well, there's something, like, fun about it.
Oh yeah, sure. Like I played the first 2 games and the gameplay is fun, to be sure.
I mean, like, where the story goes on this sort of, like, existential level, metaphysical level.
That is a really big spider. Sorry, I just turned all the lights and I saw a giant spider just skitter across the ceiling.
So yeah, I think this is it's like I had mentioned before, I'm conflicted because this is something they could literally only ever do with a remake.
Yep.
Yeah,
I personally like
that's
it.
That's pretty much the pillar of my stance on it. Yeah.
I will give it this because one of the big problems with remakes is like I always make the argument of if you're gonna remake something, you should probably remake something that doesn't work, or something that's not so great, so that people can be surprised by it. Or if it's something beloved, you really got to do something different with it. I'm struggling
But
to
at the
think.
same time, like,
how...
Final Fantasy VII was old enough that they could have just done a full resolution HD version of it, and people would have been very happy to
rewrite the script a bit.
And I could get that. But
It'd be amazing what punch-up dialogue can do.
I think the
Writing, not dialogue. I mix it.
oh. The thing that really hits for me is that, like, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, has been the thing people have been wanting / anticipating for so day long. It's the most, like, legendary remake. Even in this era of, like, remaking and remastering everything, Final Fantasy VII was, like, the big one that everyone was waiting for eventually.
Legendary implies...
Partially due to their own, like, announcements and hype machine there, but
Yeah.
like, nothing in gaming I think could ever be like the Final Fantasy VII remake. Except for maybe, like, I don't know, a Sonic Adventure remake. Specifically, Sonic Adventure 2 remake.
I mean, they did.
Well, I mean,
Sonic Adventure 2 remake. Battle.
it was more like an expansion pack, but yeah. I mean, like
we're still waiting on
like this was a ground up remake.
We're still technically waiting on a Sonic Adventure 3 going by some of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I personally would have been disappointed if they did nothing with that opportunity other than just pretty it all up. Because I think it presents like a very unique writing challenge. And I think that's something that I see, just me being me and being on a similar wavelength as Nomura, as like, you know, what is like the right thing to do with a remake? Do you keep everything the same like the Whispers want to do, or do you want to like give a new story a chance? And I think it wouldn't be too far to say that like the argument is kind of the point, and that it's not supposed to have a definitive answer as of yet.
Well, I think part of the problem is that we don't have a complete story yet.
Mm-hmm.
We technically haven't seen the landing being stuck.
Yeah, we saw the dismount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that dismount launched Cloud into fucking space.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was back. I don't think it's even so much a dismount. It's just that really long. So far, we've got that big run up to whatever the gymnastic routine flip thing is.
What we got was opening like a lot of doors and not quite going through them yet.
Well, of course, we got a lot of open doors. I mean, this is the guy who wrote Kingdom Hearts, more or less. Wait, was he the writer, director, or both? I don't remember.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yes, scenario and director, yeah.
I do think what's wild about this is that, based on the early records of this remake, this could have gone extremely, extremely badly. Because
what do you mean by that?
Because Nomura didn't know he was director for like 3.
Oh.
Like.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Like, people kept asking him questions and he would answer them, but he was like going to other people to ask them questions, and then finally at one point asked who is in charge of this, and someone said, "You are."
Oh dear.
Whoops.
I mean, I guess that's testament to how well the studio runs.
That he didn't go insane over this whole thing.
The game's been in development for 5 years, so
yeah.
No, it's been more than 5 years.
No, it's been 5.
No, I'm saying concept's been around for quite a while. I mean, they've.
But like the development of this project specifically was
the development of this specific project, and actually the concept of this specific project, was 5 years because it was in 2015. And
well, yeah, but
they had shelved the previous 2 attempts at a remake like permanently because they were just going to update it for PS2 and then update it for PS3. That was literally it. They were going to do the just make it prettier. But that was all internal and they never announced it.
Good thing.
Yeah, because you do have that problem with production whenever, like, sometimes they'll announce something to the public before they just barely get it off the ground behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And as somebody who's a new fan of what happened, that is a quite the rabbit hole to go down.
Kind of, sort of. I think they ended up stating that the only reason this was because they wanted to do it while the people who were around the first time were still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a really good idea.
I believe there's literally one of the interviews was like, I'm 40 something now, and the previous director and Nobuo Uematsu are in their 60s, 70s. We needed to do this soon or never.
Yeah.
Well, there's also the less morbid aspect of just having them available. Assets
and not like retired or
because that was a huge problem. Like, speaking of what happened, I was watching the episode on Silent Hill, and they were talking about how like stuff at Konami just wasn't around, the people, the assets, everything. I was like, yeah, that explains a lot. Like, I didn't know this, but apparently like the what the hell is it called? Like the final build, is it like the gold build or just the final product for something? There's like
Gold,
alpha, beta.
Gold is
generally
okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what the term was, but they didn't actually have the gold release for Silent Hills 2 or 3. So they had like I want to say like 60-70% of the way beta build of it. That was all that was archived.
Wow.
It's like, I don't know shit about programming, but that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. If these credits keep going for another 2 minutes, they're going to run out of people in Japan to thank.
Wait, hold on. The credits are still going?
Assistant Director of Quality Assurance, David Ribs Carrillo. That's such a good name.
I'm glad we stuck around for that. I think to have as long as the meta stuff doesn't completely take over the story. I don't know, I'm kind of the opposite.
I mean, there's always a couple names like that. There's what is it, Fishman in the Mega Man credits? Who the hell is that?
I mean, how much do you want to bet there's at least a couple of pseudonyms in here?
Oh, almost definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
I mean, we all use pseudonyms.
Final Fantasy VII, the compilation, has a lot of death in it.
E-commerce manager?
I mean...
And like, the really big question, like, the super question overhanging everything is, hey, what if these people didn't have to die? Like, that's the big meta question, the entire story. Like, almost... like, every major chapter has been asking. Like, they even basically implied that Jesse probably would have been fine if the ghost hadn't intervened.
By the by, this is considered part 5.
Part what?
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 You cut off there.
This is considered part 5.
Part 5 of
the like Final Fantasy VII collection.
Oh, I was like, what in the hell are you talking about?
Yeah,
what the fan on this whole
part
time?
5 of the compilation, I should say.
God, how many Blu-ray discs do you think that's going to be?
And yeah, and in that same thing, he talked about in that same interview, he talked about remake has 2 meanings.
I mean, I'd argue it has more than that.
I mean, he said more than one meaning, but like the 2 were what he stuck with.
Remake of the game, remake of their destiny,
Remake of the bottom line.
Nomura doesn't strike me as the kind of person who gives a lot of shit about money.
No,
Remake
but
of
the people who pay him probably do, though.
That's true.
remake of Sephiroth's face with Bahamut.
Remake of the Hype Train.
Chapter selection has now been unlocked.
Woo! How many more trophies you got?
This is a great way to tackle uncompleted quests, find story elements you missed the first time through, and more thoroughly explore Midgar. Whoops.
Well, this
Hard
game
difficulty.
actually...
Items cannot be restored, and only HP is restored at rest spots, not MP. However, certain manuscripts are only available in this difficulty setting. Also, there's a play log.
Chapter select probably just made this game a lot more appealing to me now.
New combat simulator has become accessible from Hojo's lab. Oh boy.
you can
now
skip the bike mini.
Skip the bike mini game. Sweet. Thank you.
Just went from a 9 to a 10.
Yeah.
All right. That's a Final Fantasy.
And the best part about this whole thing is I'm not going to remember any of it. So when I get around to playing it, it's going to be an all new experience for me.
It shows the dresses.
Dresses obtained. 1 of 3 for each.
Yay.
Unlockable costumes.
Wow. Chapter 14 resolutions witnessed.
Chapter 14 resolutions?
I think that's the ones based on who you help. Yeah, because it's the one where you help Chocobo Sam, the one where you help Madam M, and then the one where you fail to help.
14. No, 14 is. 14 is not Wall Market. That's. No, 14 is the chapter we were in forever for Bahamut.
Oh. Oh, okay. The resolution that resolution is about how you treat the other character. So there's one for Tifa, one for Aerith, and one for Barrett.
Ah.
Oh, like the whole scene in the garden?
Yeah, I think so.
Ha! They put the whole date metagame back in the game.
Subtle.
And I imagine Barrett takes a lot of work.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you?
No, I can imagine. I can imagine all the choices that we made up to that point and have to basically turn everyone down for the entire game. Oh no.
I don't know if this means you have to do this multiple times or if you can just get into one chapter, come out, do it again, get to the next chapter, and then finish it off.
I'm sure somebody will.
Right.
So what else trophy-wise are you missing?
Get praised by Jesse at the end of the motorcycle minigame, whatever that means. Obtain all 9 bridal candidate outfits.
That one's easy enough to figure out.
Complete all quests. So there's 3 remaining there. Collect all music discs. I've got 2 left there. Deal 300% damage to a staggered enemy. That's gonna take some doing. Earn all weapon abilities, all enemy skills, and a couple hidden trophies, and then complete all chapters on hard.
Would you like to hear what Biker Boy is?
Sure.
Complete that bike minigame with Jesse at 80% health.
Ah, okay.
Or higher. So
I will probably get these.
Probably. This feels like a game you go play.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been trying to platinum a couple more games lately when I really like a game. Did we ever work out Robot Boy? No, we didn't figure out Chadley's deal. No.
Well, Spud, you did it.
Yay. Okay.
Completing a chapter will update your previous play data, but switching to a new one midway through will cause you to lose your progress for that chapter. Okay. There's still stuff to find. Gotta find some manuscripts. Gotta find Ansem's reports.
Zack is saved. Oh no!
Time is ruined, but we got Zack, so mission accomplished.
Yay. Aerith's boyfriend is back.
Woo!
All right. Well, that is it for the Final Fantasy VII Remake stream.
For now.
I don't feel a need to. I think we got.
Yeah.
I think we got everything.
No, I mean when the next part comes out and all that.
I suppose.
Mm.
And it's the last time I have to mention Butterfinger on stream legally.
Hooray!
Legally.
Legally.
What is somebody forcing you to do it?
At gunpoint.
Man, what a game.
It certainly is.
Like, you know, whether you liked or hated what you just saw, what a game.
It's a ballsy move. That is some serious chutzpah.
Is that what that means?
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've been live for nearly 4.5 hours.
Ooh.
Doesn't feel like it.
Oh.
No, it feels like it. It did.
Not for me. Of course.
Good for you.
No, I didn't expect it to be 4 hours, but it didn't feel like 4 hours, no.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna head off. Have a good night, Spud. Thanks for streaming.
Yeah.
Night,
Thanks for
Dan.
watching, everybody.
You.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go eat now.
Yep. Well, now I gotta figure out what else to stream.
Yep.
Actually, I've already got an idea, but I might need to get some. I need to get some new chords before I do that. But at the very
don't
least,
you
I've got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have Chimera Squad?
Well, yeah, but I want to still have a game to alternate with.
Good point. What? Wait, didn't you? Shit. My brain stopped for a sec. Were you gonna do Spyro 3 in the meantime, or?
I still want to hold off on that. I'm not really ready to do the Spyro thing again. But I've got something pretty interesting, I think, and still pretty cute.
Interesting.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cute game. It's called Moss.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to look it
Yeah.
up.
Oh, it's
It's a VR game.
it's a VR game with the most adorable little mouse that does sign language.
But I need to get a headphone extension cord and probably a new HDMI.
Is the thing
One of the ones
futzing
I
out
got
on you?
It was a little bit when I was messing with the VR stuff earlier.
Oh, fine.
We'll see. Getting some of the red haze. But anyway, that's going to be it for our broadcast day. Tomorrow we'll do Spadventures. See where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we will soldier on.
First class soldier on.
And now this game is just mine. I don't have to stream any more of it. I don't have to be held back.
My
I
precious.
just play it now. Just play it to death.
Yep.
Welcome to die.
See ya.
Later.